So just wrapped up this mural out here. Oh, thank you, sir.
See how he's...
Just drop it right there. Drop it right there.
All right, so we are a couple hours out of Houston right now. We stopped in Eunice, Louisiana. It's actually where my mom grew up. When she left Cuba, she came over here to Eunice, and we got a couple more hours and we'll be in Houston. Let's go. So Yeti reached out a few weeks ago and asked me to come to Houston to do some artwork on their walls. So just wrapped up this mural out here at the Yeti store in Houston. Now we are getting back on the road. We're meeting up with PigPatrol. He's got some slab spots for some giant crappie. So we're gonna link up with him right now, check him out. Last week, Ryan gives me a shout. He said he's got his buddy Ty in town, that they want to try to catch some tarpon at my ghetto Robbie spot. So we linked up, and Ty mentioned he was from Texas, and he said, oh, we got to link up. So came out here and we've been pond hopping.
All right, guys, like Eric said, I ran into him last week, and the spot that we fished was absolutely mind-boggling, crawling under fences and just fishing insane urban spots.
You know the drill. Got Ryan with me.
Let's go, baby.
Got Ty back here. Trying to show him what this
urban lifestyle is about. We're on, baby. Not a bad fish. In a little tiny pond. Right here, we're a little safer. We're not gonna get mugged. We're not gonna get shot. We're out here at an urban spot, concrete jungle. I just point out the culverts to Eric. He drops a bait in them, and we see what we can pull out of them. Thank you guys for watching. Big crappie. Slow down.
Slow down?
You might have caught the one that I, you see me set the hook on one?
Yeah, yeah.
That's your first crappie?
It is my first crappie.
You feel it bite?
I did feel him bite, and I set the hook like it was a bass. That is a big freaking crappie.
That's a big crappie, dude. Big white crappie. See how his stripes here are vertical down the back, and you can see clearly that they're vertical stripes?
Yeah.
That's a white crappie. And this one isn't spawning yet, but in 2 or 3 weeks, you see how he's starting to get a little dark down here? Mm-hmm. This will be pitch black.
Oh wow.
All down here, and his spots will be a lot darker. It'll be a lot more contrast.
Huh. Catching some crappie. He's caught some bass where he told me to cast, and I couldn't get it done, but he pulled the bass out. So
these ponds they're just beat up.
Like what? I
don't know, man. Bash into rocks, and if you look around, you see tons of herons, and a lot of times these strikes on them are herons striking at them. Look at that, barely caught him, dude. You good?
Yeah.
Sure, it could be a hybrid. We're about to get into him now. Oh, he's down there, man. He's down there. Get him. It was a crappie. You don't have to jig it. Just get it in his area, and he'll hit it. That's a freak. That's a freak.
Chuck the cameraman drops a crappie jig in there and immediately hooks up as well. So I'm about to take the rod out of his hands again.
Me in the sunlight, that's what I'm saying. You can't see it on it.
These are pretty cool looking fish. Ty, some tips on catching crappie after a cold front. So once we were done in Texas, we hit the road to Camp Fender Point in Louisiana to get on some redfish. The objective was to get Chuck his first redfish on this trip. We got it done, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes into poling. Sure. Second shot at a fish. We saw the fish keep kind of searching for it. Made 2 more shots at him, so he finally saw it and chased it down and hailed it. Not a massive fish, but pretty good redfish. It's a little windy. At least the sun's finally coming out. They say the wind's supposed to drop down a bit, but we'll see. If it does, we'll have a good shot at some of these bigger fish. But right now we're kind of just tucking behind the little marsh edges and trying to find whatever fish we can. So let's get back to it. I got a little thing of grass on mine because I don't have the tip of the hook buried. So far this trip should become a spin fish trip. Not on purpose. I left the fly rod, the keys to the rod vault at our hotel. We drove a couple hours away to link up with Ty. So we get there and I realized I couldn't access my fly rods out of my rod vault. So I ended up having to use a spin rod I had in the back. And now it's just kind of windy. Yeah, it's definitely a fatter fish than the other one. More meat on him. Yeah, more copper. Ooh, I got nailed twice. Come on, get it. Oh, it's definitely a bigger fish. I think length too. Maybe not by much, but it's definitely a nicer fish. So, you know, Chuck's fighting this fish. He brings it up boat side and then he's like, oh crap, there's another fish right there. Get your rod. So I jump off the poling platform. I go to cast at him and then do the whole song and dance. Where to put the push pole. I haven't installed my push pole clip yet, so end up not getting to make a shot at him, but well, all that matters is Chuck caught his fish. So Chuck's caught 2 fish now. I've caught 0, so I'm gonna have to get on the board now. Let's go. See it. Oh, come on. Dude, the boat's spinning around. Yeah, it's too difficult. I had such a clean shot at this red. Just belly crawling right here. And I can't. I'm holding the push pole in one hand, trying to cast and work the lure past them in this current. I'm gonna need you to try to pull. I want to catch a fish. Now hold on. I mean, I had clear shot at that fish. Had no idea we were there. Dude, look at this. I'm reeling and I have the pole on my arm because I don't have any way to put it down. You good?
So Alex almost fainted. Trying to come out.
This island that used to be out here is gone. Hurricane wiped it out completely. Well, my battery died in the GoPro, but finally got Chuck to pull. First shot at fish and got one. To the boat. Not the biggest fish. They look bigger because there was a few fish together tight, swimming in the bottom, about 2.5 feet of water, dark bottom. So it appeared to be a bigger fish than it really is, but still a nice one. Still a nice fish, about 27 inches, little fat meatball. It'd be great if I could get a photo with him.